Hello and welcome to, what's this one? Oh yeah, Haukke Manor, one of the early ones. Don't forget to turn on tank stance and chomp on some food if you want some additional experience, but I'm going to skip it. We're going to start right here in this first room to the left, and we're going to make sure we have aggro on everything. And someone needs to grab this tiny key over here. There we go. Excellent. Now that we have the tiny key, we can proceed to the next area. I'm going to go ahead and take this next pull and pull it over to this door here on the right. We can handle everything here, not a problem. I will use 3 cooldowns here, Rampart, Reprisal, and whatever extra cooldown I have. And that will help the healer ensure that they can keep me alive. And as every little thing dies over here, whoops, I lost aggro on something. There we go. It gets a little bit easier. And hopefully our DPS can bring everything down before all of my cooldowns wear off. Well, we open the door. I hope they don't pull. We've still got a lot of stuff here. So this happened a couple of days ago in the Sunken Temple of Karn, where we had a DPS player that was just a little too hyper or motivated. They need to finish the dungeon in 12 minutes instead of 14 and risk wiping everyone for it. But that's okay. We're doing fine here. Now I only have 1 cooldown here for this, so I'm just going to sit here and tank these 4. I'm not going to chain pull here. I would if I had cooldowns available, but I just used them. So we'll play it safe and just kill these 4. Down to 2 mobs, switching over to single target abilities. Excellent. So again, just looking at the mobs and using your abilities to gain aggro. I was using my ranged attack here because I know that these are ranged creatures. And we can skip these little mushrooms over there, so we're just going to go right on to the first boss. And there's really nothing to this boss. All you have to do is, you don't even have to turn it around, but just turning it around is a good habit to build. So just turn it around, and then it's just tank and spank from here. Not too much going on. From here, we're going to pick up the green key and go back the way that we came to the ivy door. From here, we jump over the ledge straight down to the bottom, and we pick up another tiny key. I didn't get it. Hopefully somebody else will. In the meantime, I will just ensure that everything attacks me here, and I'm not going to pull the next pack. I'm going to do all of that at one time in the next pull. Just going to take care of these 3 here. We'll do a chain pull on the next one. Again, just using my ranged attack there to pick up aggro on the maid. And we're going to pick up aggro on these three, and I'm going to use arm's length here. So if they do hit me, they stay back there and they don't continue to hit me. And this is where we will stop, which is this pole right here. We have those four and the maid, so now we'll go ahead and use all of our abilities. And we're going to put our healer to the test. Let's see if he can keep up with all of this. Might have been a bit much, but we'll see. So the only thing I'm looking at right now is the enemy list. I just want to make sure that I keep aggro on everything as consistently as possible. Okay, yep, we are good to go. That was a good pull by me. That was good healing by our healer and good DPS. So that's how you do these dungeons. Make them go a little bit faster, just like that. So that tiny key that we just picked up at the bottom over here is going to be used right here on this last locked door. And then they're going to pick up the yellow key in the corner. And I'll just use my AoE attack to pick up aggro on these three skeletons, and we can just tank this right here. We don't need to go anywhere. We'll jump over the debris, go back the way that we came, and open the carnation door. Carnation, yellow, get it? Ivy, green. Do you see a pattern? And we'll go ahead and attack these two. We'll do ranged attack, provoke. And I switch targets there by using the tab button. See, I can press tab and continue to switch back and forth between the two targets. Tab will kind of go down in order from all of these here, from on your enemy list. Doesn't really matter which one you kill first. They're both going to die very quickly, and nothing is really going to hurt you or, wipe your party here. So, just attack whichever one everybody else is attacking. Honestly, it does not matter. It's a super low-level dungeon. You're just here for the leveling roulette anyway. You don't really need to apply any strategy or anything like that. After you've killed the boss, go ahead and type /return or use your return to teleport back to the beginning of the instance. That is after someone, hopefully somebody, loots the, oh, we got it, the slip of bloody parchment. The bloody parchment is used on this barrier here, which we'll go ahead and open, and then we will attack this big dude here. Well, not big dude, but whatever, it's just one pull. And we're at the end of the dungeon. It's over. I know, we haven't even been here for 10 minutes yet. It's a very fast dungeon. There really isn't a lot to it. The only trick with this one is to use your return after the second boss so you can get back here to the very beginning. Otherwise, you have to run all the way back, and that just sucks. Checking to ensure that nobody is watching a cutscene. No one is. I'll go ahead and start this fight by using my ranged attack and then turning the boss around to the back. Not really a whole lot we have to worry about here. It's pretty much just tank and spank. There are some mechanics here with the void lamps. And I'm not going to worry about those because I am the tank. My job is to position the boss and maintain aggro. Those lamps can be touched by the DPS or the healers. When the ads come, you can just pick up aggro on them using everything that you've learned so far. I can use the enemy list here to continue to pick up aggro. Now that I picked up aggro on 4 mobs plus the boss, I just used my cooldowns, but it doesn't matter because the fight is over. That's how that fight is supposed to go. And that is the end of Haukke Manor. Hope you learned something and found this useful. If you didn't, I'm sorry, I tried my best. Anyway, we will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!